I'm trying really hard not to cry right now thinking about it. Hello, everybody. I just got done reading The Next Person You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. I am starting to believe more and more that stories in any media find you and when you need to find them, because this story hit me really hard. I read the predecessor to this, Mitch Albom's The 5 People You Meet in Heaven, in high school, and it had a profound impact on my life. It is still one of my top 5 books I've ever read. This one is making me rethink my rankings a little bit. In order to do like a spoiler-free review, I can't talk about a lot of what's happening in here because almost everything that happens is so tightly woven into the story. But what I can say is that the premise of both books is that there's a protagonist who dies and they take a journey, and it's 5 people in heaven that has had an impact on their lives, or they've had an impact on their life. Sometimes they don't recognize them or don't know them, which is a common theme across both books, of the fact that we all do things that have impacts on people's lives that we may not even realize. Whatever you believe about what happens when we die, like, there's just so much good stuff in here about life and introspection that is just fantastic to read. So in lieu of talking about the book itself a ton, this was also the first time that I annotated like a novel like this. I did in college, but not like this. I thought I would just share maybe a couple of moments that I marked in here, just to kind of give you an idea of maybe some of the stuff that's in here. So this first quote that I have highlighted here is, "When we build on the shoulders of those who came before us. And when we fall apart, those who came before us help put us back together." Which is the common theme in this book, is around the concepts of interconnectedness. Memories intersect is a quote that I wrote several times through here. There's a whole chapter, and this one hit me like a truck. So here are 2 quotes from that chapter. "The end of loneliness is when someone needs you, and the world is so full of need. No act done for someone else is ever wasted." I don't think a lot of people know this about me, but I struggle a lot with the concept of loneliness. So when I got to this part of the book, this was the first time that I cried while reading this book. I cried several times reading this, actually. Another quote from this chapter says that loneliness itself doesn't exist. It has no form. It is merely a shadow that falls over us. And just as shadows die when light changes, that sad feeling can depart once we see the truth. Where I am, I kind of felt like I've been at a crossroads a lot this year, turning 30. To read that just really did have this profound impact on me, and I'm trying really hard not to cry right now thinking about it. If I was to give it a score, it's a 10 out of 10. It is a fantastic book. So I absolutely recommend reading this, The Next Person You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. So thanks, and I'll see you again soon.